Hi everyone, I hope you have your combustion notes out. That is the third type of reaction we're covering in Chapter 9. And any compound that reacts with oxygen that produces light and heat is a combustion reaction. But we are going to be focusing on hydrocarbons as combustion reactions, reacting with oxygen. And these are exothermic reactions, meaning that they give off energy. So hydrocarbon, think of what that means. Hydrocarbon, two elements are present there, hydrogen and carbon. These are easy to recognize reactions because look at all of our reactants. We have hydrocarbons and reacting with oxygen. So those are our two reactants. Now in these examples, and the combustion reactions that you're going to be working with, they're all going to be hydrocarbons reacting with oxygen, but I have not given you the coefficients in front of the reactants. You're going to have to figure out what those are. Now, with these hydrocarbons reacting with oxygen, the products are always going to be carbon dioxide and water, and it doesn't matter which one you write first, the water or the carbon dioxide, or the carbon dioxide and the water, as long as you have both products written down. So that is the product for all of these reactions, but you have to go back and balance them with coefficients. So in our examples here, I suggest that you use pencil with an eraser, okay? Because we're going to make some mistakes, and then we're going to fix them. Okay, so the first example is an easier one. And if we take a look, we have 3 carbons, so I would want to put a coefficient of 3 here. Over here we have 8 hydrogens, so what number times 2 gives us 8? 4. Now let's look at our oxygens over here on the product side. 3 times 2 gives me 6 oxygen here. 4 times 1 gives me 4 oxygen there, and this adds up to a total of 10 oxygen. What number should go here? 5. 5 times 2 gives me 10. So this equation is balanced and it's finished. So in our next example, you would think that, oh, I've got 4 carbon here. I'll put a coefficient of 4 here. I've got 10 hydrogen here, and 5 times 2 is 10. Well, let's take a look at oxygen. 4 times 2 gives me 8 on the oxygen, plus 5 times 1 gives me 5 on the oxygen here. But this adds up to 13, which is an odd number. And what number times 2 gives me 13? Not a whole number. So what I need to do is go and change my coefficients. So I'm going to put a 2 in front here. If a 2 doesn't work, try a 3. If a 3 doesn't work, try a 4, and so on. So now I've got 8 carbons. So I'm going to put a coefficient of 8 here. I have 10 hydrogens times 2 gives me 20. So 10 times 2 will give me 20. 8 times 2 gives me 16 oxygen here. 10 times 1 gives me a total of 10 here. 16 plus 10 is 26. An even number. 13 times 2, that gives me 26 oxygen. Now this equation is balanced. So pause the video and go ahead and work out the next one. Okay, folks, did you work this one out? Go ahead and pause the video and work out the next one.